Hey everyone, back again on a Monday. Had a really good day of sales again. So the really good sales from the weekend have carried on through. All the things that I spoke about yesterday that hadn't paid came through today, so they've all paid, which is really nice. And then we had a few more orders come through as well. A lot more of the same, a couple of different bits and pieces. I'll take you through them now. So the first sale we had was a bit of a multi-order. So this was 3 of the Chosen series, which looks quite interesting. It looks like Jesus in comic book form, I don't know. But the graphics on them are super cool. So the guy grabbed those 3 and then he added Dark Red issue 1. I think this is an alternative cover perhaps as well. So all those 3 went for $12.80 all up. It was an international purchase as well. I think these are going to the UK. Oh no, sorry, these are going to Austria. So we'll make a little bit on the international postage too. That's a nice little sale, nice and easy as well, just looking at an envelope and away they go. Next up, I'm a little bit sad this is going. I've got this really cool little book here, the new course in, I can't read it, this shiner, the new course in Pitman's Shorthand. So like back in the day, people used to write in shorthand when they were taking notes, like secretaries or journalists. And inside this book, it's got like all the little strokes and the way that you do it. Really cool little book. I really kind of wanted to keep hold of this one, but I've had a little while now. This went for $25 plus postage. Really cool little thing. But yeah, has to go. So that's off as well. Next up, had a bit of a couple of VHSs go. We've got Conan the Barbarian with Arnie, proper old school Arnie on there, and then we've got a Steven Seagal Marked for Death. So 2 of the same kind of genre. I think they went for maybe $5 each. And then the same guy in it combined this, which is Death Dealer, Frank Franzetta's Death Dealer, one of the trade paperback lots. So all up, that whole lot went for $38.50 plus postage. That's a nice little lot as well to come through. Another of the aircraft books sold. So I keep selling these. I've just reduced the price as well. So most of these are going for $10. This was one that I had up for $15, but I think I've reduced most of them to $10 now. This is German jet aces of World War II. Loads of cool bits and pieces inside here, stories, imagery of the aircraft. Talks about the pilots and stuff. So cool little books. Well into profit with these now. So yeah, that was $15 plus postage out the door. Next sale, I'm pretty happy with this one. A pair of Nike Air Max 720s Northern Lights. They're kind of this purple colour. The side is kind of this pearlescent, so really nice. I think it's a really nice colourway. I think they're a 7.5. 8.5 US, 7.5 UK. I think I picked these up for about $16 from the thrift store, and these are going out the door $70 plus postage on an offer. So that's a pretty good profit on those. Unfortunately, they didn't count towards the current promotion that eBay have going. 0 fees on second-hand clothing because it sits in the sportswear category, so yeah, I think unfortunately there's 0 fees on those, and I have heard people have been getting free postage on those as well, so missed out on that, but that's okay. Last but not least, we have this comic, Virus issues 3 and 4, bread and butter, $4 each, $8 plus postage out the door. I've got another set of these, so I just did a sell similar. Hopefully we'll get another person pick up. I am inching closer and closer to profitability. I keep saying it every time. I just need probably 1 or 2 big sales. I think I'm maybe $100 now away from profitability on this lot. And there's probably still, I don't know, 2,500 comics to sell. So we'll be well into profit into those very shortly, which I'm very looking forward to. Okay, that is all the sales for this Monday. Really good to see that carrying on. I didn't do any listing today. I've been out. It was my boy's birthday, and I went out and played soccer again. So I haven't had a chance to get any listing done. I might get a little bit done now, depending on how long postage takes. But yeah, pretty happy with that. I think it's another $300 worth of sales today. So very good. All right, I'm going to get these packed and we'll be hopefully back tomorrow with the same amount of sales. Hey, we're back on a Tuesday. Didn't have as many sales as we've had over the weekend and on Monday. Just a couple to get through today. First up, we have the collected works of Filler Bunny. I have absolutely no idea. This is out the trade paperback lot. We got $8 plus postage on this one, so not a heap. Again, super low buy price on these. All those trade paperbacks went off yesterday, so one more through on the sale. Next up, computer game. We've got Medal of Honor Tier 1 edition on the Xbox 360, complete with manual. I really struggle with both DVDs and computer games to sell them. When I get a chance, I'm going to just list all of my Xbox, PS3, DS games all up in kind of individual lots and just get rid of them because they really don't sell for me. And like I said, this one went for $5 plus postage. I'll try and sell them even super cheap and they just don't shift. So I see other people making good money off games, have the same kind of titles, but yeah, they just don't end up selling for me. So that's all the sales I've got for today. I'm just editing a video now around the 2 storage units, so that should be up hopefully soon. I'm pretty sure that'll probably come out before you see this video, so that should already be up. You should go and look at that. Okay, I'm going to get back to it. See you hopefully tomorrow with a few more sales. Evening, back again for another What's Sold. Been bits and pieces all coming through today. A few different things got to show you this evening. First up, bread and butter for me at the moment, another trade paperback. This is the Madness. This is the Madness, not upside down. One of the AWA, so it's kind of artists, writers and artisans. I think it's like a very boutique brand, so not your big kind of Marvel and DC stuff. This one went for $20 plus postage packaging, so we're continuing to sell those, which is always good. This is something I had out of a storage unit, so continuing to sell well into profit. This is a vintage first aid kit, so it's got lots of bits and pieces in there, some scissors, some manicure plasters and all the rest of it. So I've had that for some time now. That ended up going just for $10 plus postage. It's broken, it's not in the greatest condition. It's been advertised as such, hence the price. So yeah, $10. Next up, another one I'm kind of a bit sad to see go. Another one of these little die-cast aircraft. This is the F1 Camel Sopwith. Very cool, kind of very detailed little model. You've seen me sell a few of these already. Starting to reduce the price on these, so you know, a few of these sales are coming through now. This one went for $18 plus postage, so I'll make sure I wrap that up. You know, it's got the moving propeller and everything. Super cool piece. I've still got a whole bunch of them to sell, so but I'm well into profit on that lot too. Next up, from the 3400 comic lot, we have Captain Stern. Some Captain Alien guy with what's that guy out of Monsters Inc. Looks like he's got one of those in his belly. No idea. $4 plus postage packaging from 1993, so a nice vintage piece. I'm really hoping to get onto Whatnot at some point and start smashing these out super cheap as well. Last but not least is the piece de resistance for this evening. Oh yes, it's a Mexican wrestling mask. Again, I think I picked this up out of one of the storage units, so I've had it a little while. I've seen them still online quite well. This one's not amazing, it's not one of the well-known wrestlers, I don't think, but it is in fairly good nick, and it's super cool. I just kind of like wandering around and wearing it. If you check out one of my shorts, you'll see me doing some wrestling with it on, so yeah, check that out. How much did this go for? Let me have a look here. Yeah, so it went for $16 plus postage in the end. So that's, I think that's going locally as well, so it only cost me what, $7 postage. That is it for this evening. I will leave you there. Hopefully, yeah, we'll have some more sales and I'll be back tomorrow. Hey everyone, back again for a quick what's sold on Thursday. Only one sale today, but it is a good one, I guess. We sold a regatta soft shell jacket. So I picked this up a few weeks ago, not too long ago, in the thrift. Nice regatta jacket. It's coming into winter here in Australia, so I'd expect the jackets I do have to start to sell. This one's in really good nick. And the best thing about it is that eBay have a sale on at the moment, or a promotion at the moment. So any pre-owned clothing that you have, you don't pay fees on, so I only pay 30 cents in fees for this item, and you get a free postage label. Well, you get 5 free postage labels. So yeah, there's no postage on this one either, so it's pretty much all pure profit. So this one ended up going for $30 plus postage, so I get that postage as well in the pocket. So yeah, so $44.95, 30 cents in fees, free post. Not bad for just a single sale. Okay, hopefully we have a few more sales coming into the weekend. Friday tomorrow, I'll be back with if we sell something. Hey everyone, back again, late on Monday. We have been very busy today and yesterday, so I wasn't able to get all my weekend packaging done. So I'm gonna be late with my shipping, so I hope I don't get too pinged by eBay on that. It'll only be a day late. I'll lodge them today and I'll get them back to the post office tomorrow, but it's probably gonna go against me. So we've had a lot of things sell over the weekend and today. A little bit of everything. I'll take you through it. Still got a couple of things outstanding. Had some orders cancelled because they selected the wrong postage. It was going to New Zealand. It is what it is, but we do have, I think, 10 sales perhaps to go through. So a good bunch for us to look at today. First up, we have the Invincibles, a trade paperback. This was the second one I've sold. I sold, I think in the previous video, this one and the counterpart in a soft copy edition. So this went for $14.25 out of the trade paperback lot plus postage. That's a good sale. So out of all the storage units that I've bought over the past, I guess, couple of years, I've managed to put together these little kind of grab bags of jewelry. This one went for $5 plus postage. It's just bits and pieces, nothing precious, lots of costume jewelry. I'm not going to use it. $5 plus postage makes me a few dollars on it. Next up, we have one of the toys that we got out of the pickup off curbside collection. So this is the Stormtrooper. He makes noises when you move him and stuff. Got him for free, $15 plus postage out the door in a matter of just over a week. The next item I cannot find. It's a really big Toys R Us helicopter, like a G.I. Joe type thing. It was only $5 plus postage, but for the life of me I cannot find it. I swear it was on top of one of my bookshelves, but it's not there now. I've had a really good look through my storage and yeah, I think it's gone, so I might have to cancel that one, which again will really hurt me on my eBay seller status. Hopefully not too bad, but we'll see how it goes. I'll have another look once I've finished packaging these all up, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to cancel the order. Next up, just listed, and maybe the first of the latest round of comics that I've been updating. This one only went online a couple of days ago. It is Star Wars High Republic, Eye of the Storm #2. It's a 1:25 ratio, so for every 25 comics that the comic book store sold, we got one of these editions to go away, so it is a little bit more rare. Yeah, I know a little less more about the comics, but this one went for just a single copy went for $25 plus postage, and considering a buy price of around $1 or something, that's pretty good profit. Also to mention on the toys, so like this guy, there's no fees at the moment. So eBay have a promotion on, so there's no fees on him. So out of that $15, I think it's like 30 cents in transaction fees, and I'll make a couple of dollars on band savings with Australia Post. So that's some good profit. Next up, we got a lot of 3 Judge Dredd comics from between 1994 and 1996. Really good condition. This is out the $3,400 comic lot that I had. Again, we are working real close now to profit. I think we're only about $100 out. I need to board these because I sell all my comics boarded, and they go out in a rigid cardboard mailer. So we'll get those boxed up and out the door. They went for $12 plus postage packaging, so $4 each. Here we have a CD, bread and butter, $4 plus postage out the door. End the Day by Arana Clark. I think it's this song was written following the Port Arthur massacre, Tasmania, April 1986, but it is dedicated to all those who have loved and lost. So I'm pretty sure that was the gun shooting that happened out at Port Arthur that sparked a whole bunch of gun reform here in Australia, which I guess it continues to this day. Haven't listened to it. Yeah, $4. Next up, again, out of the 3,400 comic book lot, we have 4 Fantastic Four Volume 6 copies from 2020-21. These are already bagged and boarded, so these will go straight into a rigid mailer, ready to head on out. So that's a repeat buy as well, so someone who's bought from me in the past, which makes me happy because it shows that my comics that I'm selling are quality. We got $20 plus postage for those, so $5 a piece, right? Next up, we got another CD, this time Glee, the musical, or the music of Glee. Yeah, it is what it says on the tin if you're into that kind of music. Again, $4 plus postage. It will go out in a cardboard mailer specifically for CDs, and depending on the weight, it'll be two or three postage stamps. Be interesting to see with the new postage rates from Australia Post and eBay in terms of having that extra small parcel, whether that makes any difference. Generally, I don't have any problems sending stuff untracked via letter post. I think I've had one missing out of, I don't know, about 1,000 that I've sold. So, but if I can send it tracked for a reasonable price and the price difference isn't that much difference, it might make worth it, especially on maybe some of the more expensive ones. Last up, it's another set of comics, or 2 sets of comics to one buyer. So I've done combined postage on those, and those will go out to him. We have 2 full run sets, so all the comics in a specific series. So this is Red Room by Ed Piscor, 2021 from a lie. So yeah, sorry, it is Red Room. I think it is Ed Piscor. Yeah, Ed Piscor, Pixel. I don't know how to pronounce it. Comics, yeah, still from 2021. Fantagraphics books. They seem kind of cool. The artistry on these is kind of funky. So yeah, and he also brought Ha Ha. I'm guessing it's about a clown, probably some kind of murderous clown. Again, a full set, and this is 6 comics in this set, but a full run. And these 2 combined was $41.80 plus postage. And again, so one of those was from a individual lot of comics that I bought when I first started reselling comics, which hasn't done too well for me. However, I'm now nearly broken even, but that's taken me ages. I've kind of paid almost full retail price for those, so that was a learning. The other lot was from the 3,400 lot. So again, we're very, very, very close to profit, and the rest of that, it was 3,000 comics, will be pure profit for us. All right, so it's been a bit of a rush. Yeah, it's been super busy the past couple of days, and I really need to get this postage out, so trying to avoid the eBay pingers. All right, hopefully this streak will continue with good sales, and we'll be back tomorrow and we'll go through some more. Ciao.